Oh, he's recording us.
You.
That's right, record me.
Cool, take your black ass out of here.
Orlando, Florida, Hunters Creek specifically, if you're familiar with the area. This young black man is going door to door, and these people don't like solicitors. You might be someone who doesn't like a solicitor. Two things, though. One, it does not give you the right to make threats of violence against them because you don't like them. But more importantly, this guy isn't a solicitor. He's not selling. He's there as a project manager, the utility company that just made upgrades in the neighborhood, and he has to go door to door, letting people know these are the upgrades that happen. He's selling absolutely nothing when they do this to him.
What's up, guys? So there's something deeply unsettling about how normal this feels. The fact that he just had to keep his head down and just walk away, like survival meant silence. It's exhausting, to say the least.
Oh, he's recording us.
You.
That's right, record me.
Cool, take your black ass out of here.
Soliciting with the wrong person.
Take your black ass out of here. You up. Don't come cussing my door. You in your phone. Get your ass beat.
Off my property
Get
now.
out of here. Record that. Come back and get him. Hang your ass.
Now. Good. I hope you show your employers. Show your employers, because this is what your employees do.
You dumb It says no soliciting. Get your black ass the out of here. You come back and get him, I'll hang you.
Don't go over his house either.
He don't want nothing. It says no soliciting. Get your black ass out of here. You
You want him at your house?
Now he called the police. Police came. Want to guess what the police said could be done about all this?
There's no crime committed,
Okay.
as in like the assault or the threats made.
No problem.
I understand what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy seems singularly focused on his race as a driving theme for why he was so upset. He called him black ass multiple times. He used slurs, and on a couple occasions, he talked about hanging him. And you cannot talk about hanging a black man without a certain intention, or at least that's how it sounds to everyone who will ever hear it. Now, that young man has set up a GoFundMe. You can find it very easily by putting Help AJ Provide for his 3-year-old. It would come up on GoFundMe. He's doing that because he's been scared to go back to work. This was traumatizing, and understandably so. In the meantime, though, these people, especially this dude, very comfortable behaving that way. Probably shouldn't be so comfortable. So, people of Orlando, do me a favor. Someone tell me who they are. Yeah, he did say that twice. And it should constitute a hate crime. Maybe the officer who showed up on scene just didn't understand that. If you don't know what we're talking about, if you're on TikTok, you can click on the comment. But it's a video of this couple who got angry that a young black man was soliciting at their front door and said some pretty horrible things to him, only he wasn't even a solicitor. He wasn't selling anything. He was a project manager with a utility company, there to tell them that, hey, there's been a bunch of upgrades in your neighborhood, and here's how you utilized them. So, great that that's how they received him. Now, as I said, that officer who showed up didn't seem to understand it's a crime. Maybe others will. And you might see this and think, oh, good, he got arrested. And he did. But this has nothing to do with the situation in the video. Stephen Willie here has a little bit of a record. Most recently, battery domestic violence. And that was this year. So, class act, this guy. He and his wife, Cheryl Gregg, which, hang on. Okay, the two of them. Hopefully they will face consequences. At the very least, people who know them, people who live around them, can know exactly what kind of people that they are. And you all brought that on yourself. In the meantime, the young man who was involved has been unable to return to work because this was traumatic, understandably so. This is a GoFundMe that he set up. Very easy to go on GoFundMe and type Help AJ Provide, and it'll pop right up. Like on my story on Instagram, I'll probably put a link. But aside from that, if y'all want to give him a hand, send him a little something. I know it would be appreciated. And hopefully I'll have an update about what happens with them in the near future.
I don't know about you guys, but you can see the pain in his face. Not anger, just sadness. Like, he's been here before. Like, this isn't even shocking anymore. And that's the part that breaks me.
You can see the young black man walking away. He's not saying a word. When I say I do not know how he kept his composure this whole time, but he kept his composure this whole time. They're calling him the hard ER word. And the man even is yelling multiple times, I will hang you. Like, I'm going to hang you if you come back this way. The woman is yelling. The man is yelling. And This man is just walking away. He's not saying anything. And even though it's completely obvious that racism still exists, it's still so disheartening to see somebody actually have to go through that. I wanted to shed light on this situation. If you could share this video so that it can get around and maybe he can get the justice that he deserves.
I think it's safe to say that racism will forever be here. Forever in many days. It was here long before we came, and it's gonna be here long after we're gone. Like, that is one thing that I feel comfortable saying is a fact. Racism will live on forever. All Americans will not look at racism the same ever. There will never be unity with everybody in America, on no planet. There will never be unity. Never. Maybe our close friends and family members and stuff, and then some strangers nearby probably will, intervene and be on the same track. But racism will never die. Ever. Racism will never die. Ever.
Didn't know better. You would think this couple was back in slavery time. And look at them calling somebody the hard N-word. In a minute, in one moment, black folk gonna start sliding. I'm black. I know how we act. Because you feel trapped. You feel like nobody's listening. And you feel like the racist people are getting bolder and bolder. In a minute, we gonna slide. Stand 10 toes down. A racist person, no matter what their social, economic status is, they still feel in their gut that they're better than any person of color. At this point, I gotta be with the young folk. We are not our ancestors. In a moment.
This is for Patricia and Robert Grego. I have always constantly said that, at the end of the day, black people are not the ones that are really racist. We are only become racist because of direct situations that we have been in, direct actual things that have directly affected us. So we might have PTSD of that, or just something of a situation that has directly affected that black person. But the problem is that we are in 2025, and there's some of you all that are still raising your children to really think that something is wrong with another person because of the color of their skin. That is it's beyond the most ignorant shit that has ever been manifested in a brain. And unfortunately, whites, if you all don't start unlearning this behavior in your mind, it's never going to evolve. It's never going to change. We're going to continuously be in this cycle of your skin color being the problem. It's like, what the fuck, man? Your skin color? This person just told this black man who is trying to make a living, door-to-door stuff, that he will hang you if he comes back this way. I wish you would, white man. I wish that you would. I want you to do it. So the thing is like, y'all have to stop having these conversations in your home that are inappropriate in front of your children. You have to unlearn the way that your mammy and your pappy taught you. Because if you're not willing to unlearn it, you're going to continue to unintentionally pass certain ways of thinking down to your children. And it's about the color of a skin. That's what you all are unintentionally, not all of you, but you all are unintentionally passing down to your children without you even knowing it, because you won't even take the time to unlearn the shit that your mama and your daddy taught your ass. Okay?
People say that racism is a thing of the past, but what past are they talking about? Because this right here feels very present, very alive, and very dangerous.
The sad reality of being a black man in America is crazy. How did Robin and Patricia Grego think that was okay to call that young man the N-word, and then the other one said he's gonna hang him? You know what we need to do? I need to hop on a flight to Orlando, Florida right now, and I'm gonna go knock on their door and ask them if they need pool care, swimming pool care, and see how they talk to me. That's insane. That was really hard to watch, to see that young man. His silence meant so much more than the harsh words and the N-bombs that they kept throwing at him. Young man, you're strong. You are truly a king. But Patricia and Greg, the Gregos in Orlando, Florida, I need their social security numbers so I can show y'all what I can do with social security numbers. It's like a magic trick. I can just make shit all disappear.
I get it that you don't want solicitors. I get it's annoying to your day. You knock on the door and you have to answer it. What an enraging thing. But what I just witnessed, I'm literally appalled. Like, I never feel like taking action, but like, I want to call the Orange County Sheriff's Department because I feel threatened for my life. The couple, basically, the man, he's a reoffender, violent reoffender, is saying, if you come back here, I will hang you. I will H-A. He says it twice. He says the N-word with the hard R. He's cussing and screaming in the street. Like, at this young black man, he's just walking away. They're following him behind him. And I just gotta say, you don't know how hard it is to have a job like that. Going door to door, you're constantly facing rejection. You're constantly dealing with people like that. They take one look at you, they judge you up and down. And you know me, look at me. I am a white appearing, I'm half black, but you know, woman, and I still had people who were nasty to me. We used to wear blue jackets, and I remember one time I was in a very Republican neighborhood, and this guy thought I was campaigning for the Democrats, and he literally went off on me. He spazzed on me. I was literally shaking in my boots. He was just judged me on my blue jacket that my job gave out to everyone. It was a rain jacket because it was literally up north in the winter, freezing cold, snowing and raining. And this guy ripped me a new one because he didn't like what I stood for, my blue jacket. He thought, you know, like, I'm just like, y'all hate to see a young black man working. Y'all hate to see them not doing crime, not in gangs, not in the streets, all the shit that you guys say. You hate to see them working a normal job, making a living, and God forbid he knocks on the wrong door, he could be dead. Like, it just like, just pisses me off, honestly. And I hope something comes from that. If it was me, I would have been press charged. I would have called Orange County Sheriff's Department. I feel scared for my life. They're threatening to take my life, and this is a committed felon. He has been to jail. Like, I just sat here and did all the research, y'all. I'm so riled up, like so riled up. And the wife works for CVS Pharmacy. She is a pharmacist tech. And it's just like, these people have these underlying feelings, and you're there serving medication to people you literally despise because of the color of their skin and like whatever this other guy. I'm just like, oh, you nasty people. I rebuke you all. And I hope that young man gets some justice. I hope something comes from this for him. I hope that, you know, it's scary, like, and it's hard. It's a hard job. You're facing the elements, you're facing the weather. And I never did it in Florida, but just imagine fucking hot, walking around, knocking on people's doors, facing rejection. Everyone's mad at you. You know, like, no, I can't.
Thank you for watching. Big respect to the original creators who captured this. This video is for educational purposes and social awareness only. Please like, share, and subscribe if you believe in shining a light on stories that matter.